Every day is a new day for us. Every day is a new client for us. And every day is a new challenge, which we look forward to tackling.
I was attracted to Coughlin Commercial primarily because of the specialized attention they provided. They took the opportunity to learn our business, understand what our growth needs were, understood what our strategies were, and what that meant for us in the long term. And they really went out of their way to spend time with me and my management team to understand our business more. And so that specialized attention is what really attracted us to the Coughlin Commercial Group.
The nicety of Coughlin Commercial, and the reason that I do appreciate what they did for CFHLA, is they made my job easy. Very customer service driven. If I had questions, if I had concerns, they were on top of it, and they also helped during the negotiation process when we were looking to officially sign a new lease.
What I like best about working with Coughlin Commercial and Paul Kelly, who was my representative, is their accessibility, literally 24/7, just about. Their willingness and responsiveness to meet my needs, call me back immediately, text me, call me, email me, and their tremendous energy and enthusiasm going after the precise space that I needed.
They seem to have good contacts in all areas relating to real estate. It's one thing to be looking for a building either to buy or to lease, and the broker's job is to find you the building, get you the best price, and help you negotiate with the landlord. But they also have a very wide array of contractors that they know in all fields, be it architecture, design, property development. They're very connected to the taxing authorities, the property development authorities, the local, state, municipal governments, and that's important. I mean, to have a broker, you can find your building, anybody can do that, but to find out all the other strings that are attached to that property, that's very, very important.
When you work with a larger firm such as the Big Four, and they represent building owners, they represent landlords, they represent REITs, they represent tenants, there's always a possibility for a conflict. And that is something as with Regis that we have a problem with, because we do use two of the larger firms across the country. And we do run into conflicts. Currently we have a space in Jacksonville. Great building, great location. Lease was coming up for renewal, and Steve and I were talking about that, and he knows the owner of that building. He's very knowledgeable of the Jacksonville market. He says, but I also have a landlord over here that's got a better building that is, I believe, as good a location or better, can get you signage on the crown of the building along I-95, and I'm comfortable that we can get you the tenant improvement allowance you need and a better rate than you're going to get here by renewing here. We put that deal together, saved us about $6 a square foot in rent alone, and a better building, great location, and exposure to signage exposure on I-95. I mean, he could have sat there and said, okay, let me negotiate this deal with where your current landlord is, but no, he knows of what we were looking for and was able to say, let's look at this. I know this guy. I think we can do a better deal with him. And that's a perfect example of Steve.
Coughlin Commercial was instrumental in locating this facility for us. Joe Hills worked with me, met our needs, listened to me, toured several facilities with me until he landed us in this one, and we couldn't be more pleased with the location he helped us find. They listen, and again, they ensure that they find the right fit for you. You can tour a lot of facilities, but they will make sure you find the right one.
I would recommend Coughlin Commercial at any time.
I would recommend Steve Coughlin, Coughlin Associates, absolutely.
I would definitely recommend Coughlin Commercial to any size company.
I would recommend them highly.
I would recommend Coughlin Commercial and Joe Hills to anyone who had mentioned to me that they were looking for new commercial space.